Our story today takes us to one of the most beautiful natural reserves in the western Mediterranean part, the delta region of the Ebro River in Spain. In 1993, this ever-changing area, formed by the Ebro River sediment deposition on one side and the Mediterranean sea waves erosion on the other, was placed on the Convention on Wetlands list. This has given the area of 300 square hectares the status of international importance. The Spanish government has converted a part of the delta into a natural park, a home to numerous birds, both the breeding ones and the overwintering species. This is also a pit stop for many migratory birds and waterfowl. For hundreds of years, the drain part of the delta have been used for agricultural purposes. It is used for the growing of vegetables and fruit, especially citrus fruit, but is also known as one of Spanish rice-growing regions. Between 1997 and 2000, SEO BirdLife carried out a project in the Ebro Delta to assess the viability of organic rice production. In 2001, SEO BirdLife created a new company, Riet Vell. SEO BirdLife stands for the Spanish Ornithological Society, Spain's main bird conservation charity. It is also Spain's representative in the Bird International Partnership. The Bird International is the largest global bird and nature conservation organization. Now going back to Riet Vell. After a successful 4-year project, a farm of 52 hectares was acquired. The objective was the start of an organic rice farm and the promotion of environmentally friendly farming that would contribute to the conservation of endangered species and habitats in the area of high natural value such as wetlands. Whilst the original initiative of the company has been extended to the other crops and outside of the Spanish borders, the main line of work of the farm is still organic rice production. Pauline Lomas, an English national and one of the oldest Chimay members outside of Japan, and her partner Javier Infanzon, met Juan Carlos of Riet Vell in 2015 whilst living in Barcelona. This meeting, that clearly sparked an interest and desire to go even further in understanding soil treatment and producing more nutritious food, led to a decision to start a trial with Chimay Natural Agriculture in 2016. Although it is very early days, the harvests so far have been steadily improving and reassuring, so much so that the initial field of just under 1 hectare became in 2019 a stretch of full 42 hectares. Up until that transition, from organic to natural agriculture production, huge amounts of bird manure had to be collected and applied on the fields. That trip and expense are no longer necessary, since natural agriculture does not include manure application. This is indeed one of the main differences between organic and natural agriculture: the belief that soil has all the needed components to sustain and grow food without amendments. Natural agriculture also recognizes the special relationship between the soil and the plant grown in it. In order to support the soil's intrinsic ability to adapt to the plant and give chance to the plant to adapt to the soil, the practice of continuous cropping is recommended to natural agriculture farmers. Not only that the same plant is grown in the same field, but the plant is also grown from the seeds collected from the previous harvest. This connection involving seeds, soil and plants, developed over a period of time, helps them to get to know each other. Given the favorable conditions, their relationship develops and flourishes. Add to it the approach the natural agriculture farmer has towards land and nature, that of being a partner and not an adversary, the one who cooperates and not conquer the land. It is hence not surprising that Riet Vell, born out of desire to conserve, sustain and protect the habitat of the Ebro Delta, had made a decision to go a step forward and implement natural agriculture principles in its rice farming. The product of that young but budding relationship is here, at the Chimay London Centre. This is a short grain, sticky rice. It could be used for making paella, risotto, even sushi. For those of you who would like to sample this very Spanish rice, With the spiritual growing roots connected to the land rising sun, a phone call or online order is all it takes.